The player who created the Lambeau Leap tells us he's excited and emotional. LeRoy Butler will be at Lambeau Field joined by family and some of his former teammates. His name will be unveiled next to Charles Woodson's on the wall at the southeast end of Lambeau Field. He says he feels honored to have his name next to some of the best players in NFL history.
You know, when you play in this stadium, that's not one of the goals. You don't think that one day you don't think of that. You think of playing in front of the best fans, and it's fun. But for this to happen, it's very emotional because I only played for one team. So every time people come in this stadium, home games are going to be different now because you can see your name up there. I don't know if it's narcissistic or what, but I think it's pretty cool.
Ahead of this week in Canton, LeRoy Butler told me his goal was to have the shortest speech in Hall of Fame history. And if it wasn't the shortest, it was definitely up there as Butler delivered on his promise. And although it was concise, that speech was full of so much gratitude for the ones who helped him along on this journey as LeRoy Butler is officially in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Let's leap into the class of 2022.
When you play for the Green Bay Packers, a lot of doors open up. When you win a Super Bowl, all doors open up. But when you make the Hall of Fame, football heaven opens up.
It took LeRoy Butler 16 years to land in Canton, but it only took him 5 minutes to reflect on the journey.
There's only 362 guys in the Hall of Fame. And I number 357.
Taking the stage first, Butler perfectly encapsulated the perseverance he showed along the way, which he credits to his late mother.
My mom, growing up in poverty, she made us think rich every day because it's not about what you have on or what you have, it's how you act.
The inventor of the Lambeau Leap spent the majority of his speech expressing thanks to the people around him. Among the list, his family, teachers, coaches, and the franchise he spent his entire 12-year career with.
My life changed with the Packers.
He saved his teammates and fans for last.
Where else can you go, the ultimate team sport, that I can have a bad game every now and then, don't Google it, and my other 10 teammates carry me. So my teammates, I love them. I want to thank the fans. Without you, there is no LeRoy Butler.
And as Butler makes the leap into football immortality, his final message was simple.
16 years is a long time, but it's worth the wait. Thank you very much.
That patience paying off for Butler. He is the 28th Packer to enter the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and his bronze bust will have a home right alongside Charles Woodson's. That's all from a very exciting few days here in Canton as LeRoy Butler is officially enshrined here forever. Reporting in Canton from Pro Football Hall of Fame weekend, Nicole Menner, Fox 11 Sports.
Apparently they do. And they're going to give it to LeRoy Butler goes for the touchdown.
The originator of the Lambeau Leap has a new exhibit in the stadium he called home. LeRoy Butler says being recognized in Green Bay is what it's all about.
I did it with one team, and that wasn't by mistake. Playing with one team since 1919, having fans say, I want to keep my team, that means a lot to me.
Packers president and CEO Mark Murphy started the exhibit's opening by acknowledging what Butler went through in his life.
I think most people, when they think of him, well, he's a Pro Bowler, he was a great player at Florida State. You learn about the adversity he faced early in his career. Gives you a much better appreciation for all that he accomplished.
Butler talked about his childhood in Jacksonville, Florida, and the challenges he faced. He was in poverty and was born with clubbed feet.
And when I went by the beginning, when it says humble beginnings, when I grew up, and I saw the leg braces similar to what I had, that was impactful.
The temporary exhibit celebrates Butler's induction into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Fans can see memorabilia and a display of the first Lambeau Leap. After the opening, Butler walked through, reflecting on his 12 years in the NFL. Murphy says with what Butler has accomplished, the induction is overdue.
LeRoy, I know it seemed like a long time. He was on the list, and he was always as a finalist for several times, and really pleased that finally was will be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Butler says he loves Florida, but he's made a new home in Wisconsin.
I think 1995 the Packers lost their home opener, I think, to the Rams. And it was 35,000 people there saying, "Go Pack, go." That meant a lot to me. I said, man, I'm not ever leaving this.
He was inducted into the Packers Hall of Fame in 2007, and he says the way the organization has treated him makes it feel like he never left.
You don't get that everywhere. You don't. It's good to know that the team supports the alumni and the alumni supports the team.
Butler will soon be the 28th Packers player inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. In Green Bay, Brady Meyer, Fox 11 News.